I have to remember too that I have to remember too that her sad expression now is a trigger pull. So yes, we have changed a whole bunch of expressions on her. This is gonna
Player characters, cards are up. Player characters, cards are up.
3 silver. Let's see, 373. 1 silver. And so we begin another day. I'm gonna have so much trouble. I'm gonna have to fix this at some point. Not having my lines in the correct spot. Hello, Faye. I hope you are doing well. I have to remember to get her voice ready. Ethereal Ian Ethereal Ian. I hope you are doing well. It is good to see you. So some things she doesn't know. Seriously are. Some things that I am not privy to. For example, I do not know. Sorry about the kitchen sounds, by the way. There's nothing I can do about it. She does not know that a bunch of her friends went on a journey. Oh, actually, I should do one more thing before I start. Let me take care of that real quick. Okay, I'm gonna AFK here real fast. Be right back. My RP started? It's 7. Okay. Yeah, we're better now. Hello. I hope you all are doing well. Oh god, this is gonna be so hard for me with the thing not in the right spot. But god, she looks so nice with the lighting fixed. Ethereal. Oh, actually, we did place the order for wood. It's the iron arrowheads we need now. Well, let us see if iron is available. Oh, though.
Anyone comes by wanting to waste some money, pit fights start soon. You spread the word for me?
Of course.
Yeah, I'll toss you a handful of copper. Split that between you and Bossman now, yeah?
I'm following behind the dwarf right now. Snackies? What are you having for snackies?
oranges. Keep getting some more stuff. I got some stuff from one of the foreigners.
That's good.
Are you just gonna point and say Miss?
Captain,
At this point, you don't know my
I
name.
don't remember you, but I apologize. I don't remember your name, and I apologize.
You don't remember an elf's name. How many elves are there who look like me in the city?
Ma'am, I am
pretty hard to pronounce, so give us some slack.
not gonna lie. I've been really busy. I just reminded the captain we gotta come get our order. When he comes back, we'll come get it.
All right. I have 100, I believe, ready for you.
Right, apologies for waiting so long on getting that from you.
No worries. I did let him know yesterday that I will have them ready for him in 3 days.
We'll come by when the captain come back, so
All right. I can wait then.
maybe less.
I do not mind.
What is your name again? Because I cannot remember for the life of me.
My name is Ethereal. What is your name,
There we are.
soldier?
Corporal Morris, ma'am.
Your name is Corporal? Nice to meet you, Corporal.
We have an order to pick up.
Aye, sir. As I told you yesterday, it would
Yes.
take 3 days to complete the rest. I have, let me check how many boats I have.
Right. Well, we know there's a order of about how many?
240.
That's it.
That one.
We'll come pick that up now, and then we'll pick the rest up when they're all done. How's that sound?
All right. I will bring you the 100 then. I have them ready for you.
Okay. Well, we'll come to your place actually and just carry it on back.
Hey, stop
I can-
Corporal, take him.
Fight's about to start.
There's
Come
only
Bring
on.
everything back. Yeah. They'll go with you.
Of course.
Did we already?
Yes, I believe so. Unless it hasn't been paid for already.
Half of it was paid up front, the other half when I finished the work.
All right. Sounds good. Go pick it up.
Gentlemen? Oh, it'll be my pleasure. I cannot wait for you to shoot these. They are,
Everyone, if you want to get some extra coffee,
well,
come by
let
to
me
the
just
place.
say that they are worthy.
See if you can win some more.
They are worthy, elf shot. You shall find them most satisfactory. If you do ever want to come by, I can tell you that I can help you balance them out for your bows so that they will be customized for each of you. I know some of you have bows that have different draws on them, or you might have a different style of firing. In addition to that, if either any of you are lefties, I can make sure they have left-handed twists instead of right-handed twists.
Well, I'll make sure to let the captain know, ma'am.
All right.
Honestly, I never learned how to shoot a bow. I-
Truly.
Bow.
Well, if you ever wish a lesson, we can definitely arrange that.
Much appreciated, ma'am.
I don't know what kind of spare time you do have, though. I assume that there's not much for you in this life here.
Not with the whole war and everything going on, they keep us busy.
I understand. It is most unfortunate.
Continue to walk down the street, answering the mundane questions of the guards behind you. You can't help but notice that every single business that you've passed is empty. People you usually see working outside or coming and going are gone. It's very quiet today.
Guards,
Yes, ma'am.
let's see. Remind me of your names again.
I'm Corporal Moores, and this is. What's your name?
Private Garrick.
Moores and Garrick.
Moore's
Moores. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So, what brings you... actually, let me ask you a different question, gentlemen. The arrows. Do you know in particular what the use the captain has for these? Are they just stock, or is he planning to do something with them?
Honestly, ma'am, I couldn't tell you. I mean, if he placed the order, he probably got orders from someone up above him to do it.
Oh, how provincial. It is what I have come to expect of humans. That said, though, again, should you wish, we have a shooting range right here. It would be a delight if the arrows found a good home, and I would be happy to train you in the use of them. Make sure they are balanced
Right,
appropriately
okay.
for you. That's it. Come within. All right, gentlemen. Here you are. A case of 100 iron-tipped arrows. They are 500 grain tips, bodkins, designed to go through armor, and along with that, right-handed
With a 5,
fletched.
as soon as you hand it to the guards, he drops the first bundle.
Well, that is why elves make them, so they do not break. Do you need assistance picking them back up?
Why'd you push it when I was
I
supposed to
didn't
grab
push it, I
It's
just handed
fine.
it to
You
you.
fucking pushed it to me as I got it
Guy,
already.
do you need assistance, or are you
Just
well?
starts scooping them
No.
in very haphazardly.
Please be careful with the fletches on those. You can actually
You're gonna
damage
be
them.
firing from a bow at like however quick it fires from a bow. It doesn't fucking matter.
It actually does matter. It'll change how they fly.
It doesn't.
So, should you damage the fletch, come back to me and I will fix them for you for a fee.
Right.
It would be my pleasure.
Thank
All
you.
right, now for you. As you know, 100 of these is quite a bit of weight. So here's your 50. You got it this time.
Thank you. Yes, I've got it this
All
time.
right. Gentlemen,
Butterfingers.
You're the one who dropped them, not me.
You push on me as I was grabbing it.
gentlemen, is there
that all of
anything
them
else I
for
can
now?
do for you? Aye, that is 100.
No, if that's all of them, thank you kindly.
Of course, it is my pleasure. If you ever need bows, Lethal here would be happy to help you.
First one we come to.
Good day. Ah, good.
A sense of quiet settles on the shop once more, now that the loud humans and their plate mail left.
Disgusting creatures. But customers are the less. Now, let us see what we shall do. It is time to craft one worthy of my time. You know... Oh, there it is. Wonderful. I was about to have a fit about not having my arrow. Now... let us take a look at what we have here. Good wood, maple. The dynamic spine is just about right. 60 pounds it fees. That hard-working human, the young artist, was able to get me some good heads to go on these. Amazingly enough, every single one of them was 500 grain. Sharp. And then, of course, our dear fletchings. It's too bad I don't have any turkey feathers to use. Chicken feather fletchings are sad things. I'm cutting them. And then splitting the quill. Good pinions. These are all right-handed. Perfect. Got to tie it down. And then get our glue out. And of course, only an elf could lay a fletching without a mark.
As you say this, Arthuriel, the fletching ever so gently touches the wood. Goes exactly where you planned it to go, just like it did with every other single one that you have made.
As intended. It is, after all, an elf to do such a thing. Even though those humans dropped them and made such a disturbance, those noisy creatures. She's tasting the glue, is actually what she's doing. And rotate for the final fletching. That's why we tie it down so it does not move too much. So they are not secured yet. This, after all, is just the glue. We have to wind them with twine, of course. It was, of course, perfectly placed. No elf would ever put a fletching in the wrong spot. Now, with that done, twining near the knock, so that when I file it down and put the knock in, I will have the exact right size, so it is not too deep and not too shallow. And then wind it backwards and run the end of the thread through it. 2 final winds to make sure it is firm on the shaft. And then we cut. And that gets the back. And now the hardest part. For we have to do the front. And we cannot disturb any of the fletchings, for if we remove the laying of them, we will damage the feather and they will no longer fly true. And then it would not be an arrow worthy of being elf-made. Then we pull it forward slightly. Do the windings on the front. Run it through the little hole we made in the wire. And then wind it back. Well now, this is a happy looking arrow, but it will take some time for the glue to dry, and we do not wish to disturb it. That's a bolt. This is a thing that is the wrong thing. This is what we wanted here. Perfect. Dynamic spine. This one is a little bit too stiff. I'm going to have to take some off.
Using your expert eye, you realize it's a bit heavy, as you had stated, but it will not be complicated to fix. In fact, therapeutic.
Therapeutic indeed. Now it is time to repair this one. It was unworthy of the guards when it was not ready. Luckily, the glue we use is not too strong, and with a little bit of warmth, the tape comes off. To fix the spine, we will shorten the tip of it, just the slightest bit. File it down. Much better. 500 grain. With 60-pound draw. Just the right amount for some weak-armed guards. It always feels so satisfying to put that tip back on and to feel it slip in perfectly. You will do a fine job protecting your friends. They may charge me at the gate, and they may be, well, mortals. But you will be flawless, exactly as you were meant to be. Now, let us see if we can find that. Because we need more arrowheads. Oh, that's right, and I need my wood. Somebody took my allocation yesterday. What a bastard. I wonder where Lethal is. I haven't seen her at all. Oh well. It smells differently. Guardsman? Guardsman, do you... Yes. Humans.
As you walk through the cooling shade that is portrayed by the buildings and the back streets of Adwick against the castle wall, you can't help but notice a change in your environment. By now, you would have heard the smacking of an axe by the Bjorning woman, or the hammering of metal down to the right from the forge. As far as you can tell, there is almost nobody out and about or working today, and it is somewhat unnerving to someone of Habitat.
I do not smell fire. And our friends were out. I definitely saw the bar. Let us see.
The knocks on the door reverberate in the small room within. You hear nothing. No sound of metal on metal, no shuffling of feet. All is quiet within the lodge.
There's Lucian. Normally he's here in the morning. Oh, maybe he's watching the fights. The stupid fights. Christos.
You step on your own dress and you fall down. Hear the sound of somebody yelling and a body hitting stone. Comes from behind you.
Not too bad for her. It is what happens to humans when they get too old. To be mortal is to be frail. Are the fights going on?
Yeah, last one's coming up now.
Thank you. The fights are going on, but nothing is happening without. Is everybody at the fights today? Now, where is Lethal? Hello?
Sorry?
No need to apologize. There is nothing wrong.
Sir, you need a treatment, otherwise you're going to bleed out. And if you keep pushing yourself like this, you're going to keep bleeding out. I'm sorry. No, you are not. You need to sit down and rest.
Oh, never.
But this time it should be a little bit more interesting. You are. Just sit down and rest for the time being. The fight fits in. So that I can help
It is good to hear the old words. John would indeed. He didn't lose it.
Just once, though.
I usually come for a short bit in the morning.
What a good wipe. Yeah, start in the morning. Aye.
Either I spend any of your winnings on this one. You're interested in taking a little bit of risk?
Nay,
Gonna place a bet this morning?
no.
Nay.
Come on, Aldo. I believe in you.
Smart
You got
lass.
this.
I'm an elf.
You gotta take a little bit of risk if you
You
want
ever
to
get the feeling when you have these big sticks
Everyone-
start to tap on the ground like there's a big surge of power that might
That's
happen?
enough time to place bets. Fighters, take your stances, please.
Bedtime story.
All right. Let's make this a good one. It's our finale for the day.
Hey,
You may begin.
feels, feels really going like this.
I really need
Oh, you are the fight leader.
I'm gonna eat before we're losing 2 bets.
Come on! Tossing you 5 copper.
Oh yeah, bet me last time, you know.
Come on, Aldo! Alright. Well, don't get sad.
Oh, okay.
Alright, it's my work. Hey, fair enough. Come on. Ooh, alright. He's got good hits. Ooh. Alright, he's holding.
Strong he is. Those muscles aren't just for show.
Ooh. Come on, Aldo. Come on.
Shoulders are almost as big as your head.
Use your feet. He's a chisel too. You know, beyond the spear, there's actually a pretty rip down there. Ooh, okay, alright. Ah, come on. Get in him! Just...
No, that's probably not hard. That's probably not hard.
Good day, young miss. Good day.
Good day.
Walking through the poor quarter, the fog lays low against the ground. Walking close to the buildings, very unpleasantly smells of urine and refuse and everything that makes humans humans. You don't want to stay around here for very much longer.
It's disgusting to be here. Every time I come here, a reminder of what this place is. How it is not like the wilds. Oh, are you the one who fell earlier?
Yes, I'm dead. No need to worry about it. What the fuck, everyone?
Don't worry, I wasn't.
People can see ghosts than I thought. That's so strange. Maybe the stories that
before the butcher left, I had a bit of jerky.
May I make an inquiry of you two?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you aware of an event going on aside from the fight?
Ask him. I have to go up here really quick. He's determined for something. What is it?
Are you aware of an event going on aside from the fight currently? I have noticed.
And what event is that?
I don't know, that's what I was asking about. I have noticed that a great number of the merchants are not active. It's unusual. I have seen a few, but no hammer strikes. In the smithy quarter.
I think quite a few of them left in the wee early hours.
Far?
I have no fucking clue. There's a good deal of people that left through the front gate early this morning.
Through which gate? Do you know?
Yeah, from this gate, yes. Don't know how many truly left, but probably the smith was among them or a few others.
The smith?
The butcher ain't here, so...
The armor smith or the weaponsmith?
No ring in the floor. No idea. The butcher ain't here. Don't know who else.
The butcher and the smith. Do you mean the butcher's assistant, the Bjornen?
Oh, I do notice that there is a lack of few other Bjornings around.
Ulagi, have you seen him this morning?
Nope.
How about Ursa?
Or the big fucking lady.
I see. Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm. Who the fuck's that? Oh, it's a fucking horse. He's actually awake.
I've been awake since this morning, lad. I had to train some of the troops.
Oh, I'm sorry. Dario said otherwise.
Well, Dario's an idiot.
Oh, well, you know.
Right. Meat copper for that sounds rather expensive. Interesting. Alright. How low would you be willing to go on the apples and oranges? Is 8 just your baseline, or are you willing to barter?
8 copper is usually the baseline I go with. I'd say the lowest I can even go is maybe 7 copper. That's about as low as I can go. If I go
What if I offered
any
you...
lower.
What if I offered you 5? For just an apple?
Oh, then I probably won't even be making any copper.
Wait,
No,
do you
just
have... Pick your own apples, then?
No, I go and buy them.
Yeah. How much do they cost when you purchase them?
Well, it depends on where I go. Last time I bought them, I believe they were 5 copper each. When I bought them.
Who sells them to you then?
Well, it depends. Like, I sometimes will have a traveling merchant that would come in. And
Are
sell
you
me some,
asking
or
a
I would
merchant
go
for
out
their
and then buy them.
secrets? For their contracts and all of their relationships they have worked so long to establish? Quite an imposition.
Where my apples are coming from?
Oh, I'm sure they are from a well-respected farm nearby, the name of which escapes us at the current time, but they are wonderful and delightful fresh. She has the most scrumptious of red apples, and of course those beautiful horse apples. You're familiar with those, yes? The yellow ones? The ones that are extra sweet.
Yes, I am.
And gran apples, of course.
I am.
The green ones.
Of course.
Certainly
Do
worth
you
that.
have a stake in this
Nay.
business?
I have a stake in merchants being allowed to do their job.
Well, they're certainly allowed to do their job.
Yes.
I'm not stopping them from selling apples and oranges, am I?
Well, it would depend. Are you actually going to buy one?
Presently, probably not. But I like to, scope out a business, see what their repertoire is.
Scope
before I make
out
any
the business.
purchases.
I
Like
see.
to know who I'm dealing with.
Mm. Very well. Wolfar, when you have a moment. I will wait.
Of course. Alright, well, you've been most kind. I think I'll leave you to it then, with your apples, oranges, and cream. I do not know if you can recall precisely who maybe
We have not.
sell you the
I actually don't know where she
but
is.
I'll leave you to it for now. Very good. Ta-ta. Let's over to the tavern.
Forgive me for interrupting, Wolfer. I did not mean to
it's quite
impose.
alright.
If I may offer a piece of advice, instead of telling him where you come from, try to sell him on how delicious and unique your apples are. Talk about the hard-working farm that has done so much, that you personally have found. And of course you can't reveal your sources except to say they're healthy and most popular. In fact, even one of the Bjornings comes by every morning just to enjoy one of your apples. Old sales tricks. In fact, it's a discount to be getting it at 8 copper. Were you truly charging what they're worth, you'd start at 10.
I'll definitely take that advice. Thank you.
Of course. Anything for a fellow elf. I have a question, if you have a moment.
Sure.
I have not seen any of the Bjarnins this morning.
I recently came back from Ballyroll. I actually haven't seen him this morning.
Neither the blacksmith either. In fact, I hear lots of merchants that are not present. The only one I've seen so far has been Aldo, and he was fighting in the pizza. Do you know? Have you heard anything? One of the guards said they left some part in the night, or early morning.
I don't even bet an eye now. Everybody's going everywhere. Anyways, I just came to say that I'm going the road down past the little stable area. There's a wild boar out there, and I mean kill it. If I don't come back soon, then I don't know, worry or something.
That's not ominous at all.
Let's go. Don't drink the salad dry, boys, please.
Careful
Please
where
don't
you're
drink.
pointing that thing. Is it pointing?
Don't drink the salad dry, please. At least I can hold it.
Good morning, ladies.
Morning.
Please keep them from drinking the tavern dry. I want to drink in the evening.
Oh,
It's always
the
like that.
tavern's definitely
Gradia, they can
busy.
Gradia, an entire cellar is gone by the midday.
A good time to have tea then.
See if I can hunt this nice young lady here. Can give her a little bit of a spook. Ooh, look, this orange is floating. Floating orange.
Very nice.
It's floating.
Well,
Floating orange.
Wolfer, how much does a floating orange cost?
Would you like that? No, they do cost 10 copper.
Oh no, it's floating away.
Excuse me now.
It's floating. I'm dead.
No, you're not.
No, I am. I just found my grave in the graveyard today. I'm dead. I'm a ghost. I saw my own grave when I was going to to go visit my friends. I don't know how I kicked the bucket. Apparently I did. Goodbye.
Aye, he is indeed.
Move it, Grandma.
Are you still going on about being dead and such?
I am the ghost of Adwin.
Hello, Ewi, you know? No? Hello, I look for, Ewin. You know this one? Okay. Oh, hello, nice to, see you again. I, look for, Ewin. You know this one?
Eowyn. Forgive me, I am not familiar with the name of Eowyn.
Not, sorry, not know this. What you not know? Ewin is a friend, Mirin. Something, bad happened. I think I look for she to help.
I am not familiar. I have never met an Eowyn. I am sorry.
Okay. Is okay. I go to look for. Nice to see you again. Have
And
a
you?
good day.
Naver. Triton. Eowyn. It is an elvish name. Yeah, but who cares about them? That one I actually like.
Anyway, I was wondering what happened stuff for today.
I got a new stock of, fresh stock of oranges and apples.
Oh, look.
It's just came in.
We should perhaps have some tea before I head off.
I'll take one orange. How much would that be?
Well,
No further knocking.
It's 60 copper from
Just a bushel of apples.
I feel like I'm imposter.
No, I think I will wait.
Claudia, not a good time for tea, I'm afraid.
Nay, I am headed out. I see that they managed to actually make it into the bar.
Surprised they could reach the handle.
Would you introduce me?
Claudia, this is Lafayette.
And say it again.
Fresh from Eshranthana.
Authorial.
Authorial Ianathlin. Ma Ianathlin. Now what is your name?
Oh, this pointy ears. I almost got my eyes poked out. Do you see that?
I did.
Jesus.
What is...
Apologies. Lithial. Ianathine.
Lathiel. Is that correct?
Letherial.
Letherial. Aye. It is a pleasure then.
I will write it out.
Letherial.
I apologize. I just got into town. A bit overwhelmed, and I didn't plan on running into a whole horde of dwarves.
And you will have quite a number of experiences, not just with dwarves, but also with tritons and Bjornings even, if they were about.
Bjorning.
Aye.
I did just see my first Triton of my life. They're interesting, to say the least.
The Bjornings, interestingly enough, none of them seem to be present today. And I do not know why. Neither Ursa nor Ulagi. Even Baylor, who was always a fighter, has not been seen.
You said there was some sort of commotion outside of town.
That is what I wondered. The guards spoke of a group leaving sometime early this morning.
They were too busy harassing us to give us any pertinent information.
That is the joy of entering a human town like this one. The castle taxes have been growing recently.
Yes, they charged me 20 copper. I thought
20? Did you give them trouble again?
Athariel, I did not.
This is a hobby of yours.
I do try my best to be nice to them, despite what they are. They don't seem to take kindly to it.
Nay. But then, they are humans after all.
I seem to lack your tact.
It is a lesson learned over much time to speak slowly and not offer extraneous thoughts, especially those that the younger palates may find offensive.
It is so hard.
Trying to let my elders speak for me.
It is, of course, not my place to do so.
Town, actually.
Oh, it is your first time. And you've come all the way north to Adwick.
Yes, I've been mostly staying in the woods and avoiding most human towns. But, I'm afraid I've run out of supplies and copper at this point.
That is going to be...
where I'm staying.
That is going to be rough. That said, there are opportunities for those without coin, should they wish.
Oh, she has already been offered an opportunity, Athoriel. It seems there is a temporary opening at the tavern. The barmaid has gone on an extended trip.
Really?
And you know how Mr. Gowan is so fond of me. I managed to find us for our kin.
It's a bit overwhelming, going from hardly meeting any humans or tritons or any of these other things you mentioned to serving them.
You shall be surrounded by them. Hour after hour. You will have to exercise a softened tongue. Some of them even know elf.
I've gotten used to that at home, but it's harder around here.
Aye.
Yeah,
Some of them
excuse
even know
me.
Edhalion.
Did you see a dwarf walk out of here one way or the other?
Quite a few.
There are plenty of them around.
Well, a few had that direction.
That direction?
Aye. A number of them went that way.
Might have lost them among the grass.
Magavanen can Nithal eat anything?
This one's new. Mia is brand new.
Well, you'll have to tell me what
Hello,
that means
Hoyd.
later. Anyway.
God damn it, I turned the sounds on, but I'm not hearing them still. You have not missed tea time. Did she offer her name?
Maybe another lost one.
She did not.
She did not.
Some of our brethren and sisters do not even know Edhalion. They do not know the language of their kin. I have learned to ask both first in Elvish and then in Common to see if they respond. Speaking of that, I encountered a human, an older lady who speaks our language elegantly.
A human?
She has a northern accent, so she must have learned it somewhere near the border. It's one of the elders of their kin.
How elder?
It is hard to know with humans, but she appears her age, I guess would be the way to put it. Old for a human.
I see. That is interesting.
So, future potential to work at the bar. It is a choice. There are other options as well. I do
Certainly
know
like to see others beforehand.
we could head out to the farm.
Well, we were just out there. Met Miss Maya.
Was she there?
Was that your first hobbit?
That wasn't my first hobbit. A lot of firsts today.
Oh.
First fish out of water, first hobbit.
So at least she is around then. That is good.
She was attempting to speak some Medhallian.
Aww.
It was almost endearing.
She has been learning well when she's not getting beaten on by humans. They seem to be willing to attack her for some reason. Yesterday she was sporting quite an injury on her eye.
She does not appear to have recovered quite yet, Authority, unfortunately.
Well, I would
People
still
just
like
let
to.
this happen.
Of course. It is common here. These are human lands full of humans. They do not have our sense of justice.
Just brutality.
Yes.
Authority,
I
think perhaps our kin is in need of some fresher air. And I should hate to drag her along the filthy streets of Adwick too soon.
Especially.
The dwarves may have been quite overwhelming.
Yes. Are they still within?
Indeed, they must be.
That is unfortunate. I would like some tea. Especially with a visitor from Edgeworth, I would like to break out the Gradian tea. It would remind you of home. Not the same, but close.
Probably better than whatever I just drank.
Yes.
Sorry, I said it was an infusion. I got more tea from Jack yesterday.
Ah.
Still quite pleasant.
More of his infusion.
Not quite. Yes.
Oh, if it was open, then yes, this is good.
Good morning.
Welcome.
And to you.
I wonder if that is that one's elder. I had always wondered. She went on a trip with us a few days ago. Actually fighting against goblins. Lullen was the name of the town. It is one north of here. Older than it looks. The human.
The lay of the land.
The human
Was
said
she
them.
on the trip? I don't know.
Aye, she
quite
was.
remember her. I didn't pay close attention.
She was the one who stood in front of me and got surprised by a goblin coming out of the woods. And then Kate swapped her with another who was better at shielding. I pay close attention to them.
I do remember.
Who can fight.
Yeah. I do. Well.
It is
Not them
necessary
brave brunt.
for what I do. Sometimes it helps to bring others along, to have them clear out things so I don't have to wait.
I thought it. How cruel.
It is no.
Use
What is
humans
it
in
you
such
do?
a manner. That's even cruel for me.
I pay them. If they wish to sell their lives cheaply, that is their business. I will not stop them from it. It is a way of
I pay
them.
them far too much.
Aye, it is a way of them to be useful to their better.
I suppose it is. I thought perhaps you should explain, I guess.
What it is I do? Ah. I do not even know the proper word for it. But I love relics of ancient times. But due to my nature, I'm a bit of a wanderer. I don't tend to stay in one place for long. I tend to keep littler things. In particular, those that are handcrafted. It is if anything could be said to be a passion of mine, that would be it. So, ladles and kitchenware, handmade figurines, all the things that are crafted by an artist and otherwise have no true value other than being historic.
It's sometimes pretty low.
Aye, they are indeed. There is even one here, one who is crafting things, made of things most ethereal. They work in wood, and not oak, not a wood that will last the centuries, but a softer wood. Balsa, if I'm not mistaken, willow, maple, it seems to be whatever they can find. They are a blacksmith. And quite capable at their work.
I'm capable at much more, in fact. And we saw that firsthand.
Oh, my apologies.
Margovinen.
Margovinen Athiel.
This is the one I spoke to you of.
And to you.
Beren and Alien.
Not often.
My governor.
Si tu aren tendeia. E tu mayane.
Be
He
welcome.
asks, pray tell, what brings you to this establishment?
We were hoping to get a sample of Gradian tea. However, there are many within, and the noise is strong. For our
Quite so, I'm afraid.
delicate ears.
Oh. And you, I'm sure you're much the same. All of you, in fact. I'm just unlucky.
You've had quite a morning so far. You weren't up early, were you, by any chance?
I was purveying the brutish thoughts that they trade in the lower quarters to see what the whole fuss was about. Afraid my curiosity got the better of me.
I had heard that a number of Bjornins and others had left early in the morning.
Yes, I suspect they will be back soon.
Oh, do you know where they went? I've stopped asking about that one.
And I'm off to the war.
That is the one who found a grave that had her name on it and thought she was dead all morning.
Oh. Spirited one, I'm afraid.
Quite literally, I imagine.
Supposedly fell down a well.
She certainly fell down
But in
something.
some ways, though the world may not change, it will always surprise you.
Aye, that it will. No matter how long one lives, there is always something new to find.
Indeed. But tell me, your dialect is particularly different. I haven't heard those words in some time. What brings someone of your stature all the way out to here?
Discovery of the old, madam.
It seems we have a common goal. Although mine is a little bit more of the new.
Do you by any chance know of any legends of Lullen, a town to the north of here?
Legends of Lullen. Perhaps I do. But I must take my time to think on it.
All right.
I've spun my tale of the indigo children of the Bedaria forest, to settle on ears of those who know not the ways of the stranger, fairy-like creatures of the night. But Lullin, there's a tale I can tell on the morrow. Come find me again, noble one.
Of
Perhaps
course.
I shall share my knowledge with you.
It would be our honor.
Nay, it would be mine.
Brynalin and
Berenanen. Indurin.
there are always room for surprises, no matter how long one lives.
Even I'll admit that was a surprise.
Aye. As I said, a northern accent. Oh, the captain is running.
Good morning, Captain.
Presumptuous. Oh, dear.
Can't stop taunting him, can you?
Head back inside for one moment.
I understood. Could you remind me of the pronunciation of your name?
Lothario.
Lothario.
Lothario, yes.
All right, now
I'm
I get
struggling
it.
to hear right now.
Oh, Lothario. I understand.
Lothario, yes. Sorry.
No.
I haven't been speaking much lately. I've been on my own out in the woods.
Lothario,
It's a little bit
Naver.
overwhelming.
I will wish you a good day. Both of you.
Naver.
I will be about. I am going to be kept from my tea for some time. So I will see if I can find Orn. I have work to order from him.
It was in my hand and now it's gone.
At least there's no concern the dwarves will drink the tea from you.
Nay, they definitely will not. Oh, thank you, Hoyd, for the gift to Rose. Also, hello, Rose. Mwah.
How's your
That
hunt,
makes-
Achilles?
Pulls out a boar tusk. It's a little roughly cut, but it's a complete boar tusk.
Congratulations, well done. I am headed off to see if I can find the blacksmith. I have an order to place. Naver.
Of course.
Gala with Uriel.
Naver.
Man. I'll see Aldo. See if he can send us orders.
Hoyd's the best.
Aldo, it's fine.
Oops, I didn't mean to run that like that. I'm not going to be able to be around too much tonight, unfortunately. I got a big project assigned to me. At work. Oh. And as you can tell, I'm pretty tired. I think, not in a bad way, I think I've just been catching up on sleep. So I got 7 hours last night. I'll probably need another 8 hours tonight. Oblivious did this for me. She set up a custom locomotion so that my walk looks better. I just keep saying that name, don't I? Oblivious did this, and Oblivious did that. Oblivious helped me set up the avatar today, too. I wish I could fix the arms. I'm very proud of fixing the albedo, though. This is actually the same model I had before. Oh, we'll have a wonderful night, Rose. It's kind of funny because that was Kira, who plays Rose in Karlsruhe. So saying goodnight to Rose is like me saying goodnight to her. Yeah, I actually found some of the lighting settings I was using were incorrect. So I went to actually go correct all of them. And I went through all of the options and fixed them all. She's in a good state now. Even the scribery is closed. Most interesting. I don't think it'll be too short. I suspect about an hour more. I'm downloading a video game for tomorrow. The new MMO came out, Legend of Blades or something like that. And so I'm gonna give that a try tomorrow. Oh yeah, yesterday was intense. I only got to watch the start of it, really. And all I saw when I kept looking over was orcs, 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 troll, orcs, orcs, troll, troll, orcs, orcs, troll, troll, troll. Dead players. I went to bed before what happened. Oh, I need to go clean up. You know what I'll do? I'll go clean up my house. I spawned a bunch of shit and I'm gonna clean it up before they respawn. I think that's Silhouette. Yeah. By the way, all of you, if you get a chance, if Silhouette streams, go watch Silhouette. She does an amazing job. She's the one who learned Elvish.
What place have I come in? The man with tusks did not see him, for he could not see in tranquil darkness.
Yeah, Flowbot. I know what happened, yes. I'm not saying it just in case no people went to watch the VOD.
Anyway, we're going out rabbit and fox hunting, so.
I know.
I'll be out. Sure, look.
Ethereal does not. Which is why she's still looking for Arn and Lucian and all the rest. We'll move a little faster here. I even fixed the boots, everybody. So the boots are actually properly colored now. Or they're lit properly. Silhouette is wonderful. I'll put it this way. If there's ever anyone I wanted to replace May, it would be Silhouette. It would be a hard thing for me to do, but I think she would be the right one to do it. I don't know. It sounds more egotistical to say, oh, that's high praise, saying that you'd let them play your personal character. Like, that seems a bit pretentious. But what I meant is, the position May has at Purple Lotus and other things she does. Other things I should say I do. Like helping out RPs and stuff like that. I'd want her. You know what's funny? As I'm walking here like this, it makes me feel like going and exercising. It's nice to spend some time with Bruns. Oh, we're open.
Like a bear?
Ah, what's fortuitous timing? Aye. I was coming in to clean up my station now that I finished fletching some more.
I have finished both longbows for our order. I was wondering perhaps if I should fire with the castle if they will take delivery today.
Aye.
But I did not want to do so without talking to you first. Have you finished your order for them?
I have given them, they came in this morning to pick up 100 arrows. 100 of 240.
Ah. And they did come by then.
Aye. I did not wish them to take your bows, though, without you being there. That would be improper, of course.
Well, I only had one here at the time, unfortunately. I had to take the other out to Lucian.
Did you find him?
I was going... I did this morning. He was with your missing Bjornings. And the drow, to whom I delivered the bolts.
That is where they all went. Where'd they go?
I do not know where they were destined.
Who else was with them?
Your Smith was there. And many others.
Many.
The soulless one.
Ah. A warforged. A creature.
The same one who has been carrying wood for us. Ah, yes. A warforged. Now that will be a sight for you.
I'm not familiar.
They are a creature of metal, powered by some art that we have lost. This one's name, out of all, this one has given itself a name, or was named by somebody. It is named Tang, and it speaks. It has desires.
It can speak.
Aye.
Speaking metal.
Aye.
And much more besides.
And there's quite a
I feel like
sight.
you're playing a bit of a prank on me.
Nay, this is the truth.
If you wish to earn some coin, perhaps you could deliver a message to the guards at the gate to come collect the two longbows.
You will seek Captain Dario. He is the one who is aware of the contract. Just let them know.
Captain Dario.
Captain Dario.
Okay. He'll know where to go if I say there are two longbows ready for him.
Yes.
Tell him.
I do not know, truthfully. It does look better, though. God, I love that lighting. I fixed so much just by putting the correct shadow map and masking on, and doing the proper rim lighting. So now you're going to get to see what a nervous elf looks like. What do I mean by that? So she knows Ursa and them are gone. So what you're going to see her do is every time she walks out, or walks to from her location, she's going to come here, and although we don't have map sounds, what I'm actually doing is listening for Ursa. What in the world? Excuse me. Where did they go? She does like Ursa. Ursa's a hard worker, and Ethereal respects hard worker. Also, Bjornins live longer than humans. They almost count as people. People. I should remember to say it like that. People. People. I don't think they do the paya. People. People. Let us see if I can find the dryad now. if the bar is quieter. Ah, perfect.
Yes, but my job requires me to be on. My job requires me to be
seem like
in
that. He
many
seems more
places
of
at
a-
once. So I
He
unfortunately do
seems
not
more
have the land
social-y,
often.
you know.
However, it has
Taking
been
the
wonderful
scene.
meeting you, my friends. I have
thanks
been
for the
very
details.
proud to have met all of you. You are all wonderful
Au
friends.
revoir.
And Miss Hartford, thanks for the drinks. Well, of course, of course. This is always good to have friends, no?
Apologies.
No worries.
What do you need?
Warm water would go well. Would be welcome.
A water?
Warm water. Let me head over this way.
I can get that right up for you.
Thank you.
Of course. Yes, you probably want to.
Be as much earshot out of them.
That would be rude to say. Give me a moment, chat. Need to check something.
Water.
Very interesting. Very good friends, no?
Good.
Christoph, I believe whenever you are available, I believe the arrangement would be more. This is a good time.
Of course, it would be fantastic.
Where would you prefer this to? Oh, of course. I would not want
Maybe,
to interrupt you from your duties.
Well, with the big talks over there, maybe it's right over there.
No, she
Over there?
didn't.
Wonderful. I shall await you.
I think she actually asked me and I said no. Because I can do that myself.
said that he was waving to me.
10 copper.
Of course, as always.
Thank you.
To find the seat takes a seconds or two. Especially after a few drinks. Would you not care to sit? I would not mind.
No,
I'm sure
it's
you're on
fine.
your. I'm sure you're on your feet all day. There's no reason you cannot enjoy yourself a little bit.
A baby.
You know what? You're absolutely right about
Hopefully they can find proper.
Why you're hot liking?
Oh, am I sorry?
I mean, the foreman is a Taoist, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, exactly.
you absolute
take a drink.
buffoon.
I can't say.
I got to enjoy my sippy sips.
I'm closing the bar for now. I have arrangements with the noble.
No problem, we're on our way out. Thank you for the service.
She's got a great sway.
Okay, alright. You had it. It's part of I'm gonna hold him. Very sorry about that. Alright, Bob here, Bob. Hey, Bob.
Your favorite. Wait. A good old slurp.
Hey, Krista.
I had some nice tea today.
Drink before you close.
Of course you're the fingertips, have I not?
Alright, Bob. Alright. You know what? Hold my hand, Bob. We'll go out together, huh? Let's go outside.
Oh, no, alcoholic boy,
Got it.
You clearly haven't paid attention to me fight. I got
I've got lots of finesse and technique.
Cup of headbutt. Your go-to.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it is hard for her to be here. These are.
Not walking very straight there, Bob. You're kind of.
Come on, let's go throw him.
Alright.
Sober him up.
Alright, yes,
Come on, you, let's go.
Come on, yeah, come on.
Come on.
Alright.
You guys know I can handle this.
You recognize that voice? Spatula.
Take opportunities.
You know what?
I wouldn't have been able to.
I'm not blaming you there, Bob. I would have drank. You know what? You have a low tolerance. You have a low tolerance in all of us.
Sorry to hear that, but that's what it is. I do sell for a reasonable price. Actually been selling quite a lot. They actually got away pretty quickly. Actually, not just else. Believe it or not.
There was a bit of delay there.
Damn, your shipment has arrived.
The rest of it?
Captain Dario, your wonderful longbows. I've come to deliver them personally. To save you the trouble.
Hand it off to him, he'll get inside. Hand it to him.
Simply as an apology for my rudeness this morning, you understand?
Go on with your day.
Indeed. Are we to be paid, Captain?
We'll be back.
Do you need to know how much, Captain?
How much was it again?
7 silver for the boat.
Hi.
Now will be a time if you wish to avoid the tax.
Oh, yes. Oh, gosh, look at that.
Cole, just the man I was looking for.
Hello? I found a tree for you. Where's my wood?
Everyone who was part of the mission, we will be making your appearance shortly. This is a message from Brunswick to you all.
Oh, where am I headed? I'm headed out to Maya. In the afternoon, Ethereal likes to go out. Also, she needs her wood. So I'm going to go harass the sawmill owner. Mr. John Smith, who I named. Did I name him Smith? John Smith or John Wood? I think I named him John Wood, right? Which clip? Ethereal humor. I love it. He's like, yeah, I guess that's my name. I'm like, yeah, I guess it is. I'm actually going to buy an apple. That's everybody changing avatars, by the way. That's why you see that. Oh, Vane. Vane or Vinehelm? Vinehelm? Avatars loading. I think today might be one of those days where I have an apple meal. It's like a McDonald's. Since that's kind of what I ate today myself. I had yogurt. Oh wait, no, I did have a slice of pizza. Akalos. Have you seen Maya? Oh, there she is. Perfect.
Do you know Faye?
Nay, I do not.
Injured.
Injured where?
There we go. Yeah. Okay. I still have some sort of like issues that just comes.
Looks a little better.
A little better, yeah.
Looks a bit better.
Seems to
but,
solve the problem. So you said somebody who was covered in schmuck that they got stabbed with a pitchfork?
Yeah, one of them Crawfords, their
Hey.
leader, got stabbed. Leg.
Hey.
Like today?
Obadiah.
Like, are you talking about?
Yeah.
It's a bit of earlier today. Oh.
I've already handled my trouble today. Thank you, my joy.
Okay.
Make sure you washed off all the shit.
I already have, and I'm already squeaky clean. Hello. I can help you.
At the coming of daybreak, I have arrived to receive what is mine.
Ah, yes, you're...
6
you're-
word
you're
to
better
be.
looks.
Six,
We-
6
we will
word
go
to be
ahead and talk
delivered.
My friend here.
That is fine, as long as it is delivered to the boar.
Hang on. Gotcha. We're up to right now, and we'll get the rest to you.
Understood.
Yeah. Over the course of today, yes. Let me just
Yes.
they're here for the wood that they paid for. Let's go ahead and grab these two.
There's already 2 that we put through. Just so you know. Cold it already.
Okay.
So 2 more.
Okay.
Good morning.
Morning. Miss Maya, are you within?
Are you knocking, or you just come in?
She just came in. She saw them walk in.
Okay. You hear a cacophony of voices in the back room.
Maya? Maya?
Everyone here hears a door close.
Hello.
Hi, Lady Etheria.
Hello.
Alright, how's it going?
Going well. I have a question for you.
Yes, of course.
I had heard that
How can I help you?
Faye is injured.
Oh, yes, she's just over here, if you're wondering.
How is she?
I think she recognizes you.
Hi.
Oh, yeah.
She says she has a voice recognized.
I shall come.
Oh, yeah. Okay, would you? Oh, yeah, that'd be good.
Hi.
Oh, no, it's... Oh.
What has happened?
She's hunted by the church.
There are guards without. They're walking the forests.
Paladins. Paladins, not guards.
Worse
That
than.
pissed off all of Mr. X. Maces. Full plates.
What do you need us to do, Faye?
I sent them to the
Nobody
swamp.
outside.
Aye, I sent them to the swamps. They'll be there for hours.
Yes. I left her out there.
Have you heard of that? Have you heard of giant stories? I didn't give him any location. The stories of a grove. That was all I gave. Have you? Sanctuary. A grove. Sanctuary. Please tell me. They look at you. Please tell me.
I don't think they saw us. Well, people on the road did.
Is it nearby?
Gentleman with the green tunic.
Will they find
Not
it
see me here.
in the swamps?
I was not there.
Outside the swamp. I kept secret. Me. Mother. You don't have to fear me.
You cannot return. Did she leave with the others this morning?
Nobody comes there, nobody goes there.
Are they planning to return?
I don't think moving her at the moment without a cloak is a good idea. Just in case they did give them a description.
Are they going to come the way we returned from Lullin?
That's working right now, but I don't know if that'll be enough.
Along the south road.
I would believe so. They went to her home.
Perhaps we could just wrap her
The
up in
forest.
blankets.
But Dory.
If we wrap her in the blanket and claim she's sick, dump the
That's we could do that.
Her home.
Definitely do that. It was Brian.
She's saying.
She is saying that the grove is in danger if the paladin should find it. And I know that a group left this morning and that they may return.
We did.
Where'd they go?
That I do not know. Do you know?
Do you know where they went?
I was trying to tell you, did you know what I mean? Bedaria.
Ah.
Bedaria.
The location of the ruins.
Her home.
I have that port.
They need...
So, ain't it?
They cannot. If those who left return, they cannot lead the paladins.
Of course.
They need to be
I could
warned.
go stand on the road and wait. I could go stand on the road and wait for them.
Aye. I will join you.
If you need a place to move her.
I will stay with her. I promised her mother I would stay with her.
Good.
I'm not leaving.
Again, if you need a place to move her, my house.
Yes.
Literally.
Yes, it is useful then that I have been traveling recently. There you are.
Here's one of your logs. I'm gonna go in and take it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Fine. I'll do it.
Good day, ladies.
Where do you want these delivered? I'm assuming they're for you.
Oh. To the Fletchers. Do you know where it is? Wow.
The Fletch.
Well done. Never doubt the strength of a lady.
Homework.
You will find it across from the church entrance. On the far side of the castle. Past we are the furthest area of the merchant district. If you enter the front, go right until it ends at the church. Follow the wall surrounding the church all the way until you reach the castle wall, and you will see us on the left there. We are the last place. We have a sign in front.
Good to know. I'll deliver it.
Thank you.
Good day.
Well, I do remember where I walked from last time. Let's see if I can make it there in time. So if you're wondering why I'm not running, Ethereal does not run. She knows the best way to keep humans uninterested is to be boring. So she's a boring elf. She moves slow. Intentionally so. Now, normally what she would do, actually, given her propensity for being an elf, is she would just spend the rest of the day waiting up there. She'd take an apple with her and go eat. Did I crash Flunka? I would feel bad if... Probably all the avatar switching, honestly. So she knows that the road Sorry, for a second there I thought I saw someone up there. She knows that the road runs along the path here, so that's where she's headed. Devereux, there is a danger. Paladin, search the forest for you even now. So, we're going to do the oath thing. I might have missed them already, which is very possible. Thank you for following the stream, FBI boy. Actually, let me make sure Purple Lotus is okay. What time is it? I should have 3 pings. 1, 2, 3. 3 pings. Alright, good. Maybe. I have a giant work order. A large project to do and 2 things to finish at work. One of them I can get done in a day, so I will do that first. But the other one's going to take some time. Let me do an old person sit here. So, chat, are there any questions you have for me? By the way, if you didn't watch it today, make sure you go watch Landfear's stream. Let's see if she's still streaming. Landfear is my girl. Landfear. She's streaming. Let's go see what Landfear's up to.
Systems are being made, so obviously you've seen the voice chat one now.
Happy birthday, Landfear. Nags is hanging out there too. Landfear? Hopefully not. Oh, no. I'm a person who does operations. So, technical operations. Basically, I automate ways of making servers set themselves up so that you don't have to do the hard work. Yeah, kind of. Programmer, scripter. Set up things or... One of the problems is I don't know if Ethereal would know where Badaria Forest is. Well-traveled, aye. But remembering human places isn't a priority for her. She knows a couple. Any town she had an experience in. All the rest of them, though, she'll forget over time because human towns don't matter to her. They change so frequently for her. Most of them will last 1/10 of her lifetime. Some of them a bit more than that. But there's been so many little villages and towns that have sprung up and died away. And she just comes by every century and takes a look at them and sees what has changed. So here's what I fixed, by the way. So on the boots you can see that the They have much more of a material on them now. The rim lighting's been turned down a bit on the skin, so it's not as white as it was before. Aye, RPG. Now, rolling isn't... the only problem with setting up dice rollers is making sure that they're randomized properly. I wonder if that's our group. This is the way we came. But we came from the south, so I don't know if they'd be coming from the west instead. If they're coming from the west, they're coming from over that way. But area I thought was to the east. Again, though, I don't think Ethereal knows, because I don't think she gives a shit about human towns. But all she wants to do is intercept them before they try to go through the forest. Because she noticed last time, so if you're curious what she's thinking right now, Ethereal remembers last time Faye and the Taverel, whose name she never got, Faye and the Taverel split off. Paladin searched the forest. Yes, and we came through that. I came through that ravine there. So this is what Ethereal is worried about. Oh, I could kill her so easily out here. No one would know a thing. Okay, there is no westward. Alright, perfect. I don't know where that goes. I think to the mines or something. Tavaril, Tavaril, is the Elvish word for dryad, excuse me. Watch this. This is gonna be pretty funny.
One right there. You know, hold on. No, this is my specialty.
Oh?
Yeah. Just gonna...
You're quite good at this.
Yes. I spent a lot of time... Let's see.
You're out. I'll try to see if I can
This
catch
one
you
looks
before
like
you
it's-
fall, too.
No, I'm not gonna fall anywhere. Alright. Oh. It's not a very good one. I don't think. Try and hit it on the ground, see if it breaks.
Hoyd! That got an out of character exclamation from me. Paladin search the forest. Oh! Alright. That's what they were waiting for. My slow ass left hand turns because my head is broken. Yes. So what Ethereal is doing is she's looking for, looking for the group. So let's go do this properly. I'll give her another 10 minutes. I don't want to keep you guys too bored. Well, we don't know either way. If we can't find them in 10 minutes, we will go check. So, by the way, the reason why I say this stuff is to make sure I don't metagame. So we will go back to Maya's place and go check and see if Faye is safe. And ask them if they have heard from their friends. Ooh, that's a loud helicopter. Somebody just hawked and spit outside my window. Yeah, I'm not a fan of spitting. Thank you, Hoyt. It is one thing I practice at. Being a good speaker. This is where Ethereal thinks they're coming from. It's either here or the other side, so if they're coming the other way, she's screwed, and she won't be able to warn them. Again, I can't remember where Padaria is. Hi. Ikalos is his name. Or I think you properly pronounce. Well, he doesn't have an elvish name, honestly. I forget where that name comes from. Ikalos. Ikalos. Oddly enough, this is pretty close to how I'm resting in real life at the moment. I hope so. Because it looked like he wasn't doing that, because he kind of ran off and got distracted. For a second there, I thought that was someone in front of me, and it was just a blade of grass. Uh-huh. It could be a short stream today. Under 3 hours. It's funny how much I love playing Ethereal in this RP. I guess it does kind of say how much I really enjoy her character. I put a lot of myself into her. Not myself as in May, but myself as in my heart and my passion. To make her happen. Oh dear, I don't see them at all. Hell no, I don't want to die. Ethereal wouldn't have gone if they offered it to her. She is aware of the ancient ruin there, but the fact there are that many enemies, no way she would go. She is compelled to go, but she won't endanger her life to do it. Unless it's a mystery. See, the thing is, the humans have already been... So, to be clear here, She would go, except they have already been through there. Number one. Number two, they already have etchings of all of the markings. And so Ethereal was like, what purpose would that serve? Alright, I don't see them. So, normally an elf would sit here the entire day and enjoy an entire day picnic. It was indeed. I saw all those orcs. I love those two. There's no way I'm going to get across that. That is way too deep. Alright. Well, I didn't find them. I will check to see if they've made it back yet. Aye. Assuming she's back, of course. One of the few times you're going to see Ethereal minorly rushed for the sake of a Taverail. One of the things that causes me a little bit of trouble is Ethereal. One of the things she's going to do is look for bird movement, because if she heard the birds, especially the crows, they give a warning cry when they see people, and they have different calls based on if they recognize the person, if they're a threat, if it's a warning or an alert. And so when I see the crows flying, I'm actually like just kind of instinctually looking to see where they're coming from, because that's where I think our friends are walking from. Like Ethereal would actually use the birds to go find them. There they are. Oh, good, Ikalos is here.
All of you make way for this fucking car.
Ikalos, have you told them yet?
Maybe you should follow the road then.
Aye, they have been warned.
Alright, good.
All but the steel.
She is not a Taverail.
Still headed in earlier.
Does she accuse me of anything? Trying to take her or grab her or anything?
Yes. She did mention that.
How is our little friend doing?
I am so done with everything.
Present, still.
Speaking in Elven. Ian Dell knows. The group knows.
Good. Is she safe?
I believe so. I told her not to go back to the swamps, but the paladins are looking for her. Mirandel says she's gonna try and lead them away, deal with it. I'll leave it with their hands now. I'm gonna go check up on her in Maya's house, if you don't mind.
I'm sure they handled it if they went back alive.
Anyway, yeah, that shipment should be right around, say midday, so I'll go and wait at Maya's house for it.
Understood. I look forward to the apples. Naver, Ikalos.
Maybe you should check it out.
Lucian looks pale.
I think we need to.
Victoria. I fear something terrible has happened.
Well, he's a fighter, but he's with Harn. So, there are no worries there. And a Taverail, of course. I don't know. It's Conti, so being Conti probably. The cart, on the other hand, had a wood elf. She noticed that the two wood elves are there, so she's going to definitely follow those two. That's what she's doing.
Stop moving. You sure you? Nothing.
Did you see which way the cart went?
I do not believe so.
All right. Thank you. Now, Ver, have a good day.
You too.
I got it.
Captain, did you see which way the cart
Something
went?
you need.
I will remember.
The cart.
Mm.
Tomorrow morning, bright and early,
I think it went that way.
Understood,
Then
sir.
possibly up towards the noble district.
It does sound
Oh.
nice.
That's unfortunate.
If you
May
excuse
I
me.
have your name? Cole Skegger.
Don't worry, me, I'm taking out the trash of the city.
Very well.
Understood.
Run back every time.
They said the normal district. The captain.
Okay.
I believe they either the noble district or the poor district. They said they were gonna do the surgeon.
Went that way.
All right. Thank you.
All bloody and everything.
Through that door or up that way?
Thank you.
Through the poor district.
Some of it. Thank you.
Flame
I know.
Thank you.
I'm
May
sorry.
the flame guide you as well. A good day.
Oh.
How though? Are they within?
Very well. A lot of injured. I think they're at the surgeon's.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Ah, Miranda.
Megavanen.
Magovanen. Ulagi. You returned to us.
Yes, so do. I have.
Good.
I'll just keep my
Have news to deliver, but it appears it has already been delivered.
To myself or to another?
To another who was with you. The ones riding the cart. And their friend. Are you familiar with Elvish, Ulagi?
Little more than what you have spoken to me.
Then I will offer the gift of another word for you. The word is Teverel. It means dryad.
I see.
The friends of the Teverel needed warning. It seems that was delivered.
Did you come to this place with the Taverel?
Nay. I was here before, as far as I'm aware. I heard rumors of what was going on, but no one was willing to share anything with me. It has been some time since I have crossed paths. They were more common in the old times. More common, Ulagi, and safer.
You speak of them as though they are precious.
They are a people like any other. There are those who are flawed, who are a danger, and there are those who live to heal the forests, to leave the world greener and safer for others. I have met both in my time.
Forgive me for saying, but if such creature exists, then it is very fickle indeed.
All creatures are fickle. It is the nature of being alive. The danger.
Why then is there no green ever in the north? Why is it always unsafe? Has it been forgotten then? Is that why my people have always struggled?
I think it is less that your people have always struggled, and that your people wanted to find somewhere where only the strong survive.
And that is their failing.
The Taveril, your people, or humanity?
My people. They pride themselves on survival of the fittest, the strongest. Yet also attempt to preach community above all else. But how safe is a community that is always on the brink of death? A people that all wipe themselves out. A people that would cast one aside for nothing more than my people are fools. But that does not change that
Nothing needs to be
the
questioned.
North has been forgotten.
Let's not run so fast.
If such creatures exist, and if they have existed for as long as you say,
Aye, longer, even.
then I cannot help but question why the North is a land of the dying.
Of ice and death. I wonder myself, Ulagi, that I do not have an answer for you. I shall ponder upon it, though. After all, we both have time.
I do sometimes wonder how much time I have.
Well, more, for now. Let us hope that it will continue. You wear new injuries upon you.
Mere scratches.
Yes, they would be. Naver, Ulagi. Your name is remembered. Are they still there, Vastille?
There's a bunch of folks in there. But there's no bandages for sale.
The crown has asked me to gather up 19 bolts of cloth, right? I could, and there's literally none for sale at the market. So I have Maya gathering the rest from cotton and hemp because the sheep is too sick to shear.
Aye.
So I'm going to start buying clothes off the poor and spinning that into new cloth for the crown.
Understood. I wish you luck then.
Aye. Thank you.
Let us see what old forest maid can do for injured. Not much, I fear. Naver.
Cavanium.
Cavanium. Yes, probably. Hello, Remu. Is this correct? Remu. Ah, there he is.
A normal man could be able to withstand that. Alright, I'll see what I can do with the rest of the bandages that I have, along with the cloak that you've given me. Alright, several of the stab wounds, mostly going into the chest. Alright, I've got it. Alright. I'm gonna have to fix your spine here real quick. It seems out of place. I'm gonna try and see if I can fix it myself. Oh, this is going to be weird. I've only done this a couple of times in my life. Alright, so for this part, I feel like that there should be a roll for this one.
Yeah. I'll roll on stream, then tell the DM what I got after treatment if it's not successful or not. If it's not, well,
Yeah, I
then I'm
gotcha.
just gonna roleplay like it fucking hurts anyway. Let's see.
Yeah, I gotcha.
The roll has been done.
Alright. One. Breathe it for me, my friend. 1, 2, 3. Alright, you should be able to raise your arms. It's going to hurt a lot, but you're gonna have to quickly go through this with me. Alright. Raise your arms up in 3, 2, 1, go. I'm trying to get quick. There we are. There we are. You're good. All right. You're fine. Lay down on the sacks. You're fine. At least to try and help you stop the bleeding. Okay. Now then, at your chest, it seems very much broken. There's only one thing that I can do about this. I'm gonna have to save up a little bit of the bandages that I have left. Use some of the cloth from the cloak and see if I can make a little bandage cushion out of it. Something, I don't know. Something that's gonna help your chest stabilize at the moment. He's gonna slowly just pick your chest up
no
while
kidding.
you're laying right there. Alright.
Yes, it is. I'm waiting to speak to him in Elvish.
Absolutely no resistance.
Alright. Mostly within the left side. Right has a few, but doesn't seem to be much. No, it's a few more fractures than that. Oh, yes, okay. We're gonna have to heal up on their own. Let's see what we got. Alright. Let's see what we have. Gonna pick it up again and then wrap it around with a stripped up part of the cloak.
Solus, when you said there's no resistance, are all of your ribs broken on both sides?
The expression that was used on the event was that he is broken. Arms, legs, and chest.
This one has a flail chest. Soma.
Not much to try and help out with the broken bones. Well, anything's better than nothing.
I
have to do something with the broken bones, otherwise they're gonna have to stay here for the next few weeks in order for their bones to actually recover.
What I mean is there should be no pressure applied to their chest, or else you will collapse both of their lungs and kill them. Flail chest. Their ribs are no longer connected.
I know. Even with that risk, I had to do something.
Of course.
Couldn't leave him to that.
Can they speak?
Not for now. For now, no, they need to rest. They cannot move. They can't do anything of the given sort until the next day or so. These are severe.
How about the other one?
If he moves within inches, the other one of
his kin.
So, Mai, before you go, you're going to hear these words and you will understand it. Just gonna get.
Wait, Lisa.
Why? Mother. Why?
I know it's not great to see my face, but you know with a wound like that.
That is what I'm here for. To make sure she is safe.
At the very least, if you're going out there, don't push yourself, please.
Perenit Hellion. Do you speak Elvish? Miranda, you will understand this. The Tavarel is in danger. Even now, the human paladins search the forest. One of my kin warned her. It is not safe.
Yes.
No.
Dragon fennel. Bring her dragon fennel.
Bring it to you.
Thank you.
To her.
I need to ask what happened.
It shall be done.
For Silva.
By order of the crown, we cannot speak.
Understood. I know where some is. Although, I do not know if I can harvest it myself. However, there is one who can, and I know where they are. Naver.
God damn it, it's happening all over again. Mirandale, look, with the conditions that you have right now, and God, why am I even talking? Those gashes.
Correct. It's very
you
rare.
have at the center of your chest. You move any more than you already have, you're going to risk more of your blood loss through those bandages. Hell, I only had one, for Christ's sake.
I either sit here and I wait for my body to fill up with my own blood, or I try to get to the castle surgeon.
Don't push yourself. Have someone go with you at least.
Are you well enough?
I'm uninjured.
Good. At least it's got me.
The only one who does really is a dryad. The Tavarel. That's the actual Sindarin word, by the way. If you hear me speak Elvish, I'm actually speaking Sindarin Elvish. So, things like Nover and Ethereal and Ethnin. Good luck.
Damn it.
Charging. She used the old word for it. Charging. It's a compliment from her. I don't think he'll get it, though. Because, you know, elves. And being subtle. Alright, dragon fennel.
Have you made your peace with the traitor?
After the castle surgeon sees to his wounds.
The traitor. She picked that up.
Were you able to find who you were looking for?
Aye, it was indeed. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Good day.
You as well.
So, luckily, I happened to have just yesterday found dragon fennel. So before I leave RP, I'm gonna go get it. And then give it to Faye. Unfortunately, I have no fucking clue where... I don't know if I can... I'm not gonna... I wouldn't tell him that. Yeah, and even then, like, we don't know it's magic. Like, Ethereal doesn't know it's magic. She's heard the word used, but she just thinks it's human superstition. Guardsman.
Anything like that, or saying anything bad, but I heard, apparently in the village, so someone got stabbed with a pitchfork. I was wondering if you know anything about that.
That's all being dealt with.
Sir.
Good to see you, Sonia.
And you as well. Aaron. Too dangerous. Far too dangerous. That is, it's too dangerous for Ethereal to follow them out. She can't keep herself away from a bunch of, paladins, especially when she has no fucking clue where she's going.
Have a lovely rest of your day, dears.
I'm going to get clean.
Ah, were you on that escapade as well, Cade?
No, I tripped over a bucket of blood.
I see. Ulagis? I have a useful question for you. Faye.
Ask.
Are you aware of where she is? Okay, good.
I am.
She's still there. I have to get something to her. Don't look.
Come.
No, I know. Don't look. I was just making sure. Thank you. I have to go get something. There are quite a lot of people gathering there.
She's kind of being held under the cloak a little bit, so with her.
If I catch wind, I'll try and distract him with my hunting story.
Not.
Kate, a question for you. You know where they are. If I give you something, can you get it to them?
I can.
All right. Come with me then. Unless you plan to help them. Can you?
Don't know how I can help.
Good. Come with me then. We have to acquire something for them.
Of course.
One of my woodland kin informed me that it was necessary. We are in search of a herb. How familiar are you with herb lore, Mr. Cade?
I am not.
Oh, this will be a fun journey then. We are searching for an herb It is blue-leaved and wide, called dragon fennel. I am hoping that I will be able to pick it. I was asked to deliver it to someone. Come, warrior.
Thanks.
Aye. I saw one near the mountain earlier. I have found a cave up above.
Why is it you are seeking out this herb? You said you had something for Faye.
Aye.
What is it? What does it do?
That you would want to ask the Tavarel about. I was asked to get it on her behalf. This should be Kemrick. Aye. It should be up there. I saw it yesterday when I was scouring the mountain. There it is. If I am correct, this is the herb we are looking for. I shall watch the show. You have survived another battle.
Shouldn't have.
I even saw Ulagi injured, and it seems you took Ursa as well. 2 Bjornins.
Not one of us walked away out of there unscathed.
Nay, sir.
Not one of us escaped the jaws of death. Most of us saw its doorstep.
Do you fear death, Cade?
Sometimes.
Here we are. Dragon fennel. Don't pick it. It has to be removed properly. It was a long time ago.
What is this called again?
Dragon fennel. It is useful in the crafting of certain herbs that are unfamiliar to me. It must be removed from the stem, each leaf individually. And there you are.
I see.
Take it to her. Tell her that it is for her little friend. One of the wood elves said it's necessary to save their life.
I see.
Cade,
Thank you.
there are paladins in the forest. You must be discreet.
Thank you for the warning, Ethereal.
Aye. All right. Now I will let him know. That is indeed. So, this world that you are in is custom made. The person who runs this RP is named Mr. Brunswick. Mr. Brunswick plays Arn, a blacksmith. I'm putting that in air quotes. A blacksmith. He's the one wearing the blue shirt that is ripped in the front and has a bunch of blood over it. I passed him earlier, but Ethereal hasn't spoken to him. Except to say, Arn. There was a drow following him. We passed him by when I was walking into the castle. My name, by the way, is May. I play a character named Ethereal, although that is not her real name. It is a nom de plume. It was gifted to her by another, and she has accepted it. For those of you who speak Elvish, Ethereal means lost forest daughter, or maiden of the lost, maiden lost in the forest. It was a name given to her, but she has not told anyone where it is from, or what it means. Other elves would know, Cade would be the one who is best able to get this and bring it back. That's why I gave it to him. So all of the herbs you see are actual herbs. They actually have specific uses in the RP. Ethereal is familiar with 2 of them.
Best of luck. More? I understand.
Ethereal is familiar with 2 of them. One for treating blood loss, which involves water lilies, and the second one for treating wounds, essentially. She can make a poultice out of Havengrass and I forget the name of the other one. I'd have to go look it up again. Dragon fennel. Fennel. Fennel is a type of bush. I think it's a type of bush. Does anyone know if it's a type of bush? It's a fern. So I think it's a bush or a shrub. I don't actually know the difference between them. Where I'm headed now is I'm headed back to the Poor District to go inform the fucking wood elf that I have acquired. Good day. She is polite to the Tritons. Those are the fish people you see. There's 3 of them. She's polite to the Tritons because they're as old as she is. Although none of them actually are. Yes, indeed. So water lily grows in water lilies like this. They actually changed the herb lore, so it's no longer made with water lilies. But that's how it was originally made, so as far as ethereal is concerned, that's what it's actually made with.
Unfortunately, I just paid 30 copper to make sure that my own boy didn't fucking die.
Good day, sir.
I'm spent.
Madam Ethereal.
Aye, sir.
If I may ask, on the captain's behalf, how much was it that we initially paid you for the order?
So,
You paid half of it up front, which was 12 silver.
Come on.
Aye, and how much was it? I'm assuming 12 for the rest.
Aye, once I complete it, not before. It would be improper.
Of course, I just wanted to check, madam.
Of course, my pleasure.
Good day to you.
I go to perhaps save a life. It's been some time since I've said such a thing. And that of a wood elf, even. What is this world coming to? High elves, which my character is, hate wood elves. There is not witchcraft yet that we're aware of.
He was being carried by the metal man.
Captain.
Did he get treatment? Yes.
Hello. Just greeting you on my way in.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Soma.
You have a good day then.
Hello, are they at the smith?
I don't. I saw. Well,
However, my character is familiar with head witchery. Guards. That is, she knows how to apply and make potions, and bandages, and wrap simple wounds. She is not a surgeon, though. She cannot treat those who are injured as severely as these. She recognizes the wounds because she's been around for 2,000 years, but she would know how to treat them. It's also why she's kind of distant and haughty when she speaks, and she doesn't, you don't hear her say or like, or as, or stutter a lot. It is with Cade. He knows what to do.
Thank you.
I figured he would be the best one to deliver what was necessary and return it. No. They were on their way when I arrived. They are safe for now. Naver. I honestly was tempted to kill the little obnoxious one there, but Etheria wouldn't do that. Yes, alchemy. Very much alchemy. Which, as my character says, is just bad chemistry. So the potion making you see is actually made by an alchemist. God, I have this instinctual thing to keep walking back because my play space has moved. I need to go fix my play space. I will do that tomorrow. Yeah, that's a thing my character named May says. If we have enough time, I'll actually go over to Purple Lotus and go say hi to people. Although I suspect I'm not going to have a lot of time tonight. I'm going to go sit down and go fletch. And by that I mean log off. A life saved today, sir. A life saved today.
The surgeon do good, I hear.
Yes, yes indeed. In fact, I saw someone with multiple broken fractures walking about after he was treated.
I know the metal man there was carrying someone. Did he ever get to the surgeons?
No, I did not see them.
Maybe he was just not sleeping.
What did he look like?
Blonde-haired man. I think he works with the blacksmith.
Lucian.
Or Elf, yes.
Nay, I have not seen them. But some of them were already treated before I arrived. I got there late.
He might have just been exhausted.
It is possible. You could always ask him, Captain. You're the captain, after all. Naver.
Not really my business.
Aye. Naver, sir. Good day.
I suggest one thing to you, though.
Aye?
You're friends with that other elf girl, right? She makes the bows, or I think she works with you or something.
She is the bower, yes. Friends. That is a rare thing among elves. We work together.
Okay, colleagues then. I think she's, pissing off Dario. You might want to have her back off of whatever she's doing with him.
I shall inform her the wisdom of not antagonizing guards who can oversee who enters and who leaves.
Just don't want her to end up in any sort of trouble unnecessarily.
Aye. If we're going to get in trouble, make it necessary trouble.
Make it trouble that's worth getting in trouble for.
Aye, exactly, sir. Do you happen to know if Arn is about?
A while ago I saw him and a few others walk out of the town.
Damn. Thank you, then. As always.
Though, isn't that one of his friends or co-workers or whatever? That guy.
'Tis indeed. Haskell, I believe, is his name. Actually, I need to speak to Marindale as well. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Haskell! Excuse me.
Person was looking for you by the graveyard. For you and the blacksmith. I'm not sure if she's still there, but...
I don't know. If you see her, I'll be at the blacksmith.
Ah.
Alright, thank you.
I'll let her know if I see her.
I appreciate it, friend.
Why am I going to Arn? Oh, right. Haskell? Are you headed to Arn?
On's not here at the moment. When you look at Haskell, the entire right side of his face is bashed, bloodied, brown, purple, and blue. His clothes are soaked in blood, both his and others. And you can see some bandaging around his midsection and his arm.
He's a human. I'm used to it. So Arn is not there?
No.
Very
He'll
well.
return presently. Give him perhaps a half hour to an hour.
Understood, sir. I have seen many of your friends barely moving today.
It's been a day.
So it has. But you have returned. Don't let me keep you, Haskell. You can barely stand. In fact, I don't know where you are.
Thank you. Ethereal.
No ver, Haskell. Yep. All right, now we're heading back. Uh-oh. That's bad news. They must have found her. Of course, Ethereal isn't going to think that, because Ethereal doesn't know metagaming stuff. She is curious who this guy's talking to, though. Oh, I need to eat, right. I was going to have an apple, but now I'm going to have a meal. So, the reason why Ethereal said that is, although she likes Lethal, Lethal is so much younger than her. Lethal's about half her age. That Lethal makes mistakes that are upsetting to Lethal, to Ethereal. And Ethereal doesn't like being tarred with the same muck that is covering her. Well, fuck. I suspect they're all at the house right now, so that means I'm gonna go work on my fletching, which means I'm gonna actually end stream here so I can get rest for all of my work tomorrow, which also means I missed a meal today. Oops. So normally we have to eat each day in RP. I'm gonna have to eat 2 tasty meals tomorrow. Did I spend any money? I did not. They delivered my wood though. So now I have all the wood I need. I'm just missing the arrow tips. I'm gonna go clean up the wood. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. Yeah, we walked in 3 times, in fact. Take that, guards! What? I just threw you away. There you go. By the way, the reason why you see me jumping around like that when I turn, my controller's broken. I have a index, and it has fallen for the trigger problem that happens to them. So, there is no way for me to fix it. I bought a new one. Ah, look at you.
So
Hi.
if it was 8 times 15 to make a bolt, that'd be insane for prices. That's how much as a bolt
Did I
of
not
silk.
buy from you for 15 per? I don't. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure they sold you for 5 feet, right?
The castle did not pay in full for my order. I've had to go to the magistrates. Apparently, it wasn't worthy of them, and they were damaged somehow, apparently, by the guard.
Captain Dario is a particular one. He seems to have taken it out on the innocent beau that is so beloved.
It's not the half of it, Dario. I fear they will swindle you too.
It is possible. But they have already paid me enough to complete their work, so...
Yes, Atharia, but that's not... It is the principle of the matter.
Humans have
It was
principle?
an agreed-upon price, in writing.
Yes. And who's gonna listen to elves in a human city?
I have spoken to Mirandel and Loretta. They will take it to the magistrate personally.
Very well. I will warn you, though, they are very capable of making your life far worse than it is now. And there will be others about you who will suffer for this.
I shall be careful, Atharia.
Very well, Letho. Madame Vestille,
You needed a hand.
8 by 15, if I recall correctly. Which would be
No, hemp is not
120.
worth 15, it's worth 5.
I
Oh.
believe it was 15 that we were charged.
Then you've been lied to and swindled.
It's very possible.
If hemp was really 15 or 20 to be charged, then that's literally the price of silk. You've
Let
been
me ask
charged
you,
for the
Lucille,
price of
why-
silk for hemp.
Lucille, I understand, but is there a shortage of hemp currently?
I don't know.
Why can you not purchase hemp from Maya or from some other farmer?
I'm buying all of her hemp.
Alright, everyone. I hope you had a wonderful stream. If Lanvir is still running, we're gonna go raid her. So, put almost all of my money back. I think I only spent 10. Respawn.